How are we feeling? How are we doing? The Niners are sixth place in the NFC. The bye week's over. It's Titans week. I told you last night, I think the Niners are going to be the number one seed in the NFC. Let's talk about it because, listen, right now, if the playoffs started today, the 49ers would play the Eagles. They lead the NFC East, but Dallas Cowboys kind of closing in on them. I know they lost this week, but still anybody's ball game. I think the Eagles will still win that division. But listen, after tonight, after Jalen Hurts with five turnovers, 4 interceptions, I am not worried about Jalen Hurts. They were trashing Brock Purdy a couple weeks ago, but look at Jalen Hurts. That team is not what they were last year. They won a Super Bowl, whatever. But listen, 4 interceptions out of Jalen Hurts. If Brock Purdy did that, media would be going crazy. Now listen, Patrick Mahomes had 3 interceptions last night. Are you kidding me? Your great quarterbacks in the NFL throwing all these picks. Brock Purdy did a couple weeks ago, bounced back from it. And guess what? Niners are 3-0 since he came back. The Niners have 9 wins, 9-4. They're in perfect position. The NFC's wide open, bro. The NFC is absolutely wide open. The Lions and the Rams play each other. And then a short week, the Rams have to go, the Rams will have to play Seattle after the Lions. I don't know if they win both of those games. That's going to take them down. The Niners play the Bears coming up soon. They play the banged-up Colts. Now, the Colts game, which was once you're looking at that, oh, it's probably going to be a hard game. Niners probably going to win that because Danny Dimes is out. Sauce Gardner's hurt. Charvarius Ward's hurt. Got a concussion. Buckner's hurt. Colts don't look as strong as they once were. And I'm going to tell you, the Niners-Seahawks game at the end of the season, that might be for the NFC West division. And the NFC West is the best division in the NFL. NFC, NFL. And guess what? If the Niners win that division, they're probably going to be the number one seed in the NFC. It's actually crazy. It's actually so crazy. I know you don't believe me, but there's a legit chance the Niners win the NFC West and be the number one seed. It's crazy. Sheesh. And Phillip Rivers, listen, the Colts are so down bad. They might sign 44-year-old grandpa Phillip Rivers. His oldest son is older than Tyler Warren, the rookie for the Colts. This is actually crazy work. Can you imagine? I hope they sign Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, you might as well go call up Brett Favre, Joe Montana to go play for quarterback for you. Listen, the Colts are in such bad shape right now. The Niners a couple weeks ago, we were sitting here crying about injuries. They pushed through it. Adversity. Listen, we had injuries at the right time because now the Niners are getting healthy. Unbelievable. Are you kidding me? Uncle Rivers, Phillip Rivers. Bears are good. They're good, but they're going to be coming to the Niners home stadium, Levi Stadium, on Sunday Night Football. The lights are going to be pretty bright for Caleb Williams. And last night, in the clutch situation, a rookie coach and a second-year quarterback, they just couldn't get it done in crunch time yesterday. So I think that will be the same situation against the Niners. I'm not going to sit here and say the Bears are bad. I think that's going to be a great game, but I think the Niners could beat the Bears in Levi Stadium under the bright lights, Sunday Night Football. So, man, they might get Peyton Manning out of retirement. Jerry Rice is coming out. Retirement. Oh, my God. Fly interceptions fly. Did you see that, man? Throwing picks like crazy. Did anyone pick up Laken Thomas? No, not yet. Yeah, crazy. The Niners, man, they got a shot to be the number one seed. I know I'm sitting here telling you this, and some people are going to be like, no, he's just a homer. Legit chance. The Niners could go 4-0 out of the bye week. They're refreshed. Listen, man, the Niners are refreshed. Half the team was in Lake Tahoe. Christian McCaffrey was in Disneyland chilling with Mickey and his baby and Olivia Culpo. They were relaxed, and these players were resting. They were relaxing. Kendrick Bourne with his family. This team is really rested at the right time. Everybody else is banged up. They're hurting. They're injured. Niners, they got rest on week 14. Are you kidding me? They got fresh legs after the bye week. They're going to be hungry and ready and ready to roll, man. This is a beautiful timing for the bye week. You got the Titans, number one number one quarterback last year out of the draft, Cam Ward, rookie. That's Robert Saleh is licking his chops after the bye. Titans, worst team in the NFL, pretty much. We can beat them. And then again, we got Indiana Jones, Colts. Indiana Jones less Colts because he's out. It's probably going to be Phillip Rivers. I will crack up if they sign Phillip Rivers. And then after that, we play Caleb and the Bears, who are in a very tough spot after losing to Green Bay because they got some really hard games. They play the Packers again, I'm pretty sure. I think they play, and then they play the Niners. And I think the Bears play the Lions again. Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I need to see the Bears schedule, but it is pretty intense. That Bears schedule is tough. They do not make the playoffs. And then we play Seattle. And I think the Niners could beat Seattle in Levi Stadium, probably for the division. So, Would you say the bye week is a blessing in disguise? Absolutely. Going to come down to the last game of the season, Enrique says. Yeah, it probably would have. It's probably going to come down to the last game of the season. I agree. Elgato says, this is why we should never jump the gun and call for our teams to tank the season. What a roller coaster of a season for the Niners. We got this. Yeah. A lot of people threw in the towel early in the season after Fred Warner, Nick Bosa went down. And, I can't sit here and tell you I blame you. I was tough, man. Those were really bad injuries. And I've seen a lot of people, I posted it too, like, oh, man, imagine if we had Fred. Imagine if we had, Nick. We've posted the Wolverine meme, looking at Warner and Bosa, and we're like sad. But shit, man, guess what? Every other team has injuries. You just got to figure out how to get through it. And the Niners have, and they have great depth, great coaches. It's been unbelievable. I don't know how the heck the Niners have been doing this, but they're doing it. And, I got to tell you, Kyle Shanahan needs a lot of respect this season. Him and Robert Saleh and Brant Boyer, the coaching staff, have been great. I think Kyle Shanahan deserves Coach of the Year. I know he's probably not going to get it. Mike Vrabel's probably going to get it. If Ben Johnson can lead this team to the playoffs, the Bears, he might get it, but I think Mike Vrabel's going to get it. Liam Cohen on the Chargers. I mean, that team's playing really good. He's turning that team around. Rookie head coach, sorry. He might get it, but it's not going to be Kyle, which is crazy because he's taken a team full of injuries, and they're close to being near the top of their division. If the Niners win the NFC West, you got to give it to Kyle, but I think Vrabel's going to get it. And then you got Christian McCaffrey, who's going to get a 1,000-yard season, 1,000 yards receiving, 1,000 yards rushing. Hasn't happened a lot. This will be the second time of his career, which is crazy. If he gets that, he deserves Offensive Player of the Year. It's probably not going to be. It's probably going to be JSN, who's having a good season, no doubt. Christian McCaffrey probably going to get Offensive Player of the Year, or probably not going to get Offensive Player of the Year, but he'll probably win Comeback Player of the Year because Danny Dimes, his comeback is done. Dak Prescott probably going to be in the mix, but Cowboys aren't probably going to make the playoffs. So you got to give it to Christian McCaffrey. You got to give him that trophy, man. So Niners should have Comeback Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, and Coach of the Year, but they're probably only going to win one of those three. But yeah, Kyle Shanahan, man, unbelievable. Bloomy Cat says that week 18 for sure be flex. I think that should be flex. Man, can you imagine the Niners, Seahawks, last game of the season is going to be like 2019. That's what Bloomy Cat says. Remember? Dre Greenlaw, goal line center. Oh, my God. Can you imagine? Wyatt says Bosa could care less. He's doing what he was born for, which is being a barista. Yeah, dude. Nick Bosa on TikTok crushing the coffee TikTok scene, man. A shout out to Nick, man. You got nothing better to do. You can't really do much, rehab, make his coffees, hang out with his girl. It is what it is, but yeah, he's got that barista life on lockdown over there on TikTok, man. Heckage says we need YGM and Huff to cook. I mean, I'm not going to count on YGM. Hopefully he comes back and he can help us down the stretch, but it's going to be more Clelin Ferrell, Sam O, Bryce Huff. Those are the guys you need to cook. You need Bryce Huff, you need Sam O, and you need Clelin Ferrell to cook. I mean, if YGM comes and contributes, great, but I'm not counting on him. Just like Ben Bartch, who got placed on the injured reserve today. I'm not going to count. I'm not going to hold my breath on YGM. But Bryce Huff, man, let's talk about Bryce Huff. This guy, I feel like if the Niners do play the Eagles, if the Niners play the Eagles, which they're tentatively scheduled to play them right now. If the playoffs started today, Eagles, Niners, Bryce Huff revenge game, we're going to go crazy. He's going to go absolutely bonkers against the Eagles. Do you understand how much he probably wants revenge on that team because listen, he signed a big contract there. He didn't really work out there. They didn't utilize him right. He got hurt. It just was not a good fit, and they threw him away. Niners took him and said, "Oh, we're going to fix this guy." And he's been really good for the Niners. And Bryce Huff against the Eagles, I think he's got a chip on his shoulder. He's got a lot to prove. I hope we get the Eagles first round. I think the Niners would crush the Eagles first round. I really do. I really do. My man Blooming Cash says, I think Rodgers had more of an impact on the team than YGM. I probably have. You're probably right. El Guerrero says, any updates on Eric Kendricks? I mean, he's been practicing with the team. Hopefully they call him up this week. They didn't have any real updates on practice today because they were supposed to have a bonus practice today. You know, obviously it's the bye week ending and they were having a bonus practice, but media was not allowed. It was not open to media today, so they'll be back to practice Wednesday, their normal practices. I gotta go. I gotta call, but I'll end the live soon. We gotta end the call or end the live soon. I gotta take this call soon, but yeah. Let's see. Where were we? Any updates on Eric Kendricks? Eric Kendricks, like I said, he is hopefully going to play this week. He's on the practice squad. I think he could definitely help this team and be nice. But Batista, how do I feel about this team? I feel great about this team. It's unbelievable how this team is 9-4. I said it yesterday when I was live. They're 9-4, but it's crazy that they're 9-4 because they've had so much adversity, man. They've had so much adversity, but they're a really good team. They're starting to play well. They got a young roster, and those young guys are getting a lot of good reps and development. And, they still got some superstars on this team. Trent Williams, George Kittle, right? Christian McCaffrey, and, so many, Deommodore Lenoir. It's a good team. It's a fantastic team. Brock Purdy, and again, the coaching staff is amazing. Do I think they'll win out? I think they'll win out. I really do. Again, Colts game's not going to be as tough as it once was. I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be easy, but it's easier now, especially if Phillip Rivers is your quarterback. And then you got Chicago, who they're good, but I mean, bright lights, Sunday Night Football against the Niners. Seattle, we could beat them. And then you got Tennessee. Tennessee's a gimme. So, oh, man. Yeah, the Eagles definitely got exposed. They looked horrible tonight. They looked absolutely terrible tonight, man. It was terrible. 5 turnovers for Jalen Hurts. That's bad, man. That's bad. A.J. Brown's crashing out. He's crying. The Eagles just look bad. Sirianni, man. What's he doing? I can't believe they won a Super Bowl last year. And then the Chiefs, they're probably out of the playoffs. They need a miracle. The Chiefs are probably out of the playoffs, so that's great. If the Niners don't have to deal with the Chiefs in the playoffs, that's fantastic. And if they could beat the Eagles, that's fantastic. The two teams that have pretty much kept them out over the last couple of years, it'd be great. So, yeah, I'm proud to be you got to be proud to be a 49er fan. What if we lose to the Titans? If we lose to the Titans, my guy, oh my God, if we lose to the Titans, it's gonna be a bad place to be here on Sunday. I'll lose a lot of followers if we there's gonna be a lot of people that don't want to see the news. But we're not gonna lose to Titans. I would bet my house. Yeah, no, we're beating the Titans. I probably will. So, anyways, that's it. I'm gonna keep it short. Niners get the dub. I gotta make this phone call back. Niners get the dub this weekend, most likely against the Titans. They got to win this week, really. If you think about it, on the bye week, they're the 6th seed in the NFC. A lot of teams falling apart. The Niners are getting healthy. It's a great time. It's a great time. It's a great time right now to be a Niner fan. But you guys have a good rest of your day, rest of your night. Love y'all. The bye week's officially over. We can start focusing on the next opponent, the Titans. I can't wait to crush them. Y'all have a blessed night. Love you. Go Niners.